Okay, so this is an ebook. It's not an ebook, it's actually a summary of a book that I'm trying to read for my essay. And because I need to read all of the chapters to know what they talk about, I decided to actually read them in a video to see. I don't know, I like reading, so I think if I could, I'm going to make some read aloud videos, I guess, because I love reading. But now, because it's for studying, I don't enjoy it as much as when I do it for entertainment, Okay, so we're going to do that. I'm going to read. So the first chapter is called Chapter 1, Summary. Studies of the learners themselves as a source of educational objectives. Okay, so what is it about? The sections are Introduction to Educational Objectives, Understanding Learners' Needs, Concept of Need in Education, Investigating Student Needs, Comparative Analysis of Student Data, Importance of Understanding Interests, Methods for Investigating Learners, Challenges in Identifying Objectives, and Conclusion and a Reflection on Studies. So I'm going to read Introduction to Educational Objectives. Education aims to change behavior patterns in individuals, including thinking, feeling, and actions. Educational objectives represent the desired changes in behavior that institutions aspire to achieve. Understanding learners' needs. Investigating learners can identify necessary changes in their behavior patterns. For example, studies in elementary schools might reveal health deficiencies on social issues that suggest new educational objectives based on normal conditions. Concept of need in education. The term need can refer to a gap between current circumstances and acceptable standards. Psychologists categorize needs into physical, social, and integrative types. Okay, so highlighting the school's responsibility to address these needs adequately. Investigating student needs. To develop effective curriculum objective, it's vital to identify which student needs are unmet. These involves analyzing children's health, social relationships, civic engagement, and recreational activities. Comparative analysis of student data. A comprehensive study of students' needs involves comparing current data with established norms to identify gaps or areas requiring attention. Such studies reveal commonalities in needs across different backgrounds and highlight specific areas of concern. Importance of understanding interests. Students' interests play a crucial role in guiding educational objectives. Investigating current interests can help educators tailor a program that engages learners effectively, although educators also aim to broaden and deepen these interests over time. Methods for investigating learners. A variety of methods can be used to study learners, including observations, interviews, questionnaires, and analysis of existing records. Each method contributes to a comprehensive understanding of student needs and interests. Challenges in identifying objectives. There is no single way to infer educational objectives from student data. The process requires careful interpretation of data in light of educational philosophies. Educators must differentiate between needs that can be addressed through educational and those requiring social interventions. Conclusion and reflections on studies. So the exercise of compiling data about student needs and interests can clarify potential education objectives. While identifying these objectives is valuable to the complexity of interpreting data, highlights the challenges involved in creating effective educational programs. So I left my mic open, so I think that for chapter 7, which is talking about general principles in selecting learning experiences, I don't think that it's gonna help me a lot, so I'm going to try to find the chapter 8 or 9. Let's see, chapter 8. Okay. So I have to scroll, and I found critical thinking now. Chapter 7, that's the one, but I need chapter 8. So what is meant by organization? So it is educational changes in human behavior require a long time to manifest. They are not instantaneous. A single learning experience typically does not produce profound effects on learners. Significant changes in thinking, habits, attitudes, and interests develop gradually. The cumulative nature of educational experiences can be likened to water slowly eroding a stone, subtle at first yet impactful over time. For educational experiences to result in meaningful changes, they must be organized in a way that helps them reinforce one another. Therefore, organization becomes a crucial aspect of curriculum development, significantly affecting instructional efficiency and the realizations of educational objectives. When examining the organization of learning experiences, two types of relationships are essential. Vertical, which I already read, and I'm not going to read again, so there is also horizontal. Okay, so criteria for effective organization. And what is this about? Okay, there is criteria for effective organization, which is chapter 9, and there are three major criteria that must be met to organize a group of learning experiences. I think I'm not going to read everything, so I'm just going to say. Okay, so I need to write down what I read. So chapter 8 is about organization. And I don't know how that relates to my project, but let's read it anyway. And there's chapter 9. And I need to go to the bathroom now. Oh no. I hate this to happen. I hate when that happens. Okay, I have to rethink everything that I've done. I don't want this book anyway. It doesn't even talk about what I need. Yes, it's basically because what I need doesn't exist whenever I Google it, whenever I ChatGPT it. There's no resources, so I think I have to do all the work for myself, to analyze, to see for myself. Now I'm going to ask one more time for Dipsy to give me a lead. Je veux, because actually this project is in French, so I need to ask it in French. Je veux un exemple de formation ingénierie, de formation construit par l'approche par objectif. I hope they understand what I'm trying to say. Pour analyser. And scroll. Exemple est concret et détaillé d'une formation construite avec l'approche par objectif pour le métier de technicien helpdesk. Je veux une source / ressource fiable et officielle. Je sais pas, I don't know if it will work anyway. Rigidité possible, objectif parfois réducteur, concentration sur la performance individuelle. I will send another retrofication. What is that about? Okay, whenever he gives me whenever DeepSeek gives me a link, it's not working. The link is not working. I don't know how to. Oh, l'emploi et l'insertion. Je ne sais pas de quoi tu te parles. Pourquoi c'est fiable? Je veux juste un PDF qui explique comment une filière est construite par APO. Dans les bases de données, j'ai cherché, mais rien du tout. Okay, I think I will stop recording because I find nothing to read. So yeah, that's all.